Once again, hey, you are the problem here. Yes, you are, my friend. Hey, let me holler at you. The one who thinks that the next relationship will be different. Look what you get yourself into. You don't want to change nothing about yourself. You think it's them, they wrong, and then you're gonna find someone new and they gonna be perfect to match you, flaws and all. You full of flaws, but you don't have to change. They need this to be better and like what you got to offer. What you got to offer, nobody wants. The one who thinks the next relationship would be different. But somehow you end up with the same person just wearing a different face. Same drama, same heartbreak, the same excuses. The only consistent thing in your love life is you. You say I just attract the wrong people. Nah, you choose them. You're drawn to the chaos because it's familiar. You don't want emotional chemistry with some kind of emotional safety. Nah, you mistake anxiety for excitement. That's not love. That's your trauma picking your partner for you. Cause you build a pattern out of pain. You have. And every time, Trip, every time someone new shows up, you don't look for peace. Guess what? You look for the spark. But that spark you keep chasing, that's your nervous system recognizing a dysfunction and calling it familiar, calling it home. This is what I'm used to. This fight, this this struggle is so normal to me. This means I'm in love, right? And it's gonna work out. That's the crazy part. Where you keep decorating the red flags and calling them red roses. But let's be real. That's not, it's not that you can't find a good partner. Nah. It's that a healthy one feels boring to you. It does. You who wants this square? This motherfucker ain't fighting me. Or this person ain't trying to go get hoes and all this stuff. That deep down, that's something you wrestling with. Hey, but someone consistent, calm, emotionally available, it doesn't even trigger your adrenaline. So you say we just don't have the chemistry. That's what it ends up being. And in translation, they didn't remind you of the chaos. You didn't want it. So that's when you're searching. That's how you think we get along. They got flashes of that problem that you've been looking for. The problem that you are. See, that's the dangerous truth about patterns. They don't break until you do. Until you stop. Until you stop romanticizing the people who make you work for their love. Until you stop calling toxicity passion. And until you start being honest about the version of love you were taught to chase, the reason you keep ending up in the same situation is because you have not changed your standards. Only the scenery, only the people. You switch faces, but not frameworks. And you can't heal in repetition. You can't do that. You can't get better doing the same things over again. The healing, hey, that starts when you stop blaming. Instead, when you stop blaming them and start asking, what keeps me choosing this? Then you make a breakthrough. So maybe the problem isn't that love doesn't work out for you. Maybe the problem is you keep showing up to love unhealed, unchanged. You don't want deep love. You say you do, but you're scared of the deep work, the work internally, the work on yourself that you need to make to attract a partner. Think if you really love someone, you want them to get the best version of yourself, right? Right? You crave intimacy. We all do. But you keep hiding behind your independence, so to say. And you say you want better, but you still flirt with what broke you. You keep going back to that familiar place. And here's the truth. Love won't fix what self-awareness refuses to face. And until you do the work, the real work, you'll keep meeting different people who deliver the exact same lesson you refusing to learn. And that lesson will keep repeating itself over and over until you stop ignoring it. You're not cursed. You're just comfortable, and comfort is killing your growth. So the next time you meet someone new, pause before you fall and ask yourself, does this feel safe or familiar? Because familiar isn't always safe. Nah. And sometimes the healthiest thing you could do is disappoint your old self by choosing different. Because you're not unlucky in love. No, my friend. You're just unhealed, trying to love. And that right there is why you're the problem. You could do better. Then do it.